Okay, so first question. At what age do you want to retire?
I want to retire by I'm 45 and
For
I'm 34 now. So
Okay, 45. How long does it take for you to get ready in the mornings?
okay, it takes me an average of 30 minutes.
Okay, how many hours of sleep can you survive on?
I can survive on very little sleep, I can tell. I'm good with I'm good with a power nap, like 25 minutes. I'm good.
Okay. How many cups of coffee do you drink per day?
Zero.
Oh, no caffeine. No,
No
that's good.
coffee.
Okay, what is a habit of yours that you like and what is a habit of yours that you hate?
Okay, so I like the habit that I have on my weekends, like rest and enjoy and see my friends. And the one I don't like, I'm not a morning person. So
We can all relate with
yes,
that.
I'm very unhappy
Yeah.
with it.
Okay, so how do you relax?
I relax by watching documentaries. I learn a lot and being with my friends in the beach in Barcelona. Yeah.
Okay, so ideal spot for vacationing.
Ideal spot for vacationing, that would be Cabo Polonio in Uruguay.
That is nice. Okay, pick one. Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk?
None of them.
Taylor Swift or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Okay. Beyonce or Lady Gaga?
Beyonce.
Okay, a big Beyonce fact. Okay, what's a key factor you would say which helps you maintain your work-life balance?
The key factor to achieve a work-life balance, that's a very good question. I think it's to understand that you need to finish work. You don't have to work all day, every day. It's very important to have free time so you can have new ideas coming in. So that I've been very strict with that and
That's good.
I've improved
Yeah.
a lot.
Okay, one word description of your leadership style.
My leadership style is millennial.
Okay. Okay, your
Does that
favorite.
mean anything?
Okay. And the last question, what's the most valuable skill you've learned in your whole experience or your whole life?
The most valuable skill is to be empathic and do really pay attention to other human beings and be respectful of their time. I think that's a great skill. Yeah, it's a hard skill that you have to know how to acquire.
Okay, so that brings us to the end of the rapid fire round.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Very
Thank you.
spontaneous, very well answered.
Thank
Okay, now we're going to be taking your main interview. We're going to
Okay.
start. Boom.
Thank you, Ronak. So I'm gonna take part for the long form questions.
Okay.
The first question is Sonar+D has built a global reputation for bringing the worlds of creativity and technology. How do you foster this collaboration and what impact does it have in shaping the future of both sector?
So Sonar has always been about innovation, and it's always been about programming proposals that foster a space for creative people, for artists, and for explorers to really thrive on it. When Sonar started in 1994, the scope was its Advanced Music Festival. At that time, the concept of advanced music was very related to electronic music and all the different genres of electronic music. Fast forward 20 and 30 years, the concept of advanced music comes from different genres of music. And if we apply that to the program we have created in Sonar+D, which is literally the R+D, the innovation lab of Sonar, when you mix technology and creativity in an event like this, you foster curiosity. We can really see innovation happen. And this is an event that is not only for creative people, this is an event that's also for innovators, wherever your sector is from. So it's very important to have this approach for us so we can really foster, again, a space of collaboration and a space where innovation can happen and that we can demonstrate that creativity is a very important tool for innovation. And it's one of the tools that is pushing the world forward.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sonar+D promotes a cross-disciplinary approach to technology and culture. What challenges do you face in creating such a diverse program, and how do you overcome them?
So we say that Sonar+D is an antidisciplinary event, not cross-disciplinary. What does antidisciplinary mean? Literally, it's you have different events around the world that they are, we call it like a vertical events. No, we have events for mobile technology, we have events for the health industry, we have events for the music industry, etc., etc. And in Sonar+D, in Sonar, we do mix different disciplines in different sectors and different industries. It's a meeting point for, I was saying before, for innovators from different industries, but our scope is around creativity and to put the creators and the artists on the middle of it. So it's definitely a very challenging event to produce, but the information, the intake that we have as a team when we are thinking about the content and when we are researching for different profiles, it's so inspiring. Like we have a big time of the year that we dedicate to the content programming, and it's amazing the things that we find out. It's amazing the things we learn from all the corners of the world, and it what really keeps us motivated. Do know that Sonar it's an event that the curation of the content is a key part of it. We really pay attention to curation. Everything we do, the people we invite, the color of the signs, the color of the carpet on the floor of the event, everything is very, very carefully selected because we want to offer a full experience, not only for the attendees, but also for the participants to foster this collaboration and these meaningful contacts that they can make. So it is very challenging, but we overcome everything. You know, when you work in the live events industry, when you open the doors the first day of the event, it's you see coming to life all those emails and all those calls and all those meetings that you had along the year, and it's very rewarding. So all the challenges, they give you like a very nice reward at the end of the day when you see everybody enjoying it, having fun, and making very nice contacts and friends in Sonar.
So a real quick follow-up on that question. We've been given to understand that you've been working at Sonar for almost 11 years.
Yeah.
That is quite impressive.
Yeah.
So we want to know if you had any one such experience that derailed you off your passion for working at Sonar, or any such challenge that you faced that almost made you not want to work here.
That's a very good question. I don't think I ever had a situation on my years in Sonar where I faced a challenge that I didn't want to, that made me want to quit everything and leave it behind. I do have to say that we have a great team. The human like quality or the humanity of the team really does makes you like try harder and work harder. And whenever we have found these kind of challenges that are we find a lot of them along the years, and of course the pandemic was a big moment and a big challenge for all the live events industry. But it really showed you that when different people come together and when you have a feeling of a team, you can overcome this. You have the support of your teammate, your teammates. You have the support of the company, and you have the support at the end of the day of our audience and our public that we really appreciated. So whenever I had find these kind of very like hard challenges that made me question like, oh, what am I doing with my life? I don't know, they go away very, very quickly because I always get this memory of, what happened last year when we opened the doors and everybody was enjoying it. And then we can see all these ideas coming to life. And again, working with a great team of people really does help you make it through.
Can you talk about the AI and Music Festival under the Sonar+D umbrella and its potential for driving innovation in both the creative and tech industries?
Yes, definitely. So the AI and Music program is an initiative from START, program of the European Commission. The first time we organized this festival was in 2021, but just to show how Sonar+D has, this like fast forward scope. So the first time we talked about AI in the program of Sonar+D was in 2017. At that moment, we had researchers and scientists talking about this new technology that's gonna change everything. But it was very technical, it was inspiring, but very technical at that time. Since 2017, every year, we've been constantly talking about AI, and every year we had a chance to summon more people to the conversations, different profiles. So fast forward to 2020, 2021, and especially 22 and 23, when the AI became more massive, let's say, technology, more accessible technology. We've been organizing this festival or this program of AI music inside of Sonar with the aim of, on the one hand, empowering the artists and the creators and the people to learn about this technology. This is very important. When the AI boom came, there was a lot of nervousness in the creative industries about, the role of the artist, the role of the creator. So there was a big panic around AI. So we took in that moment the position of summoning experts from AI from different fields, lawyers, anthropologists, engineers, artists, policymakers, etc., to have a big conversation about this, to empower and educate the people who are using this technology, because information is power at the end of the day. And this technology is like the internet, it's going across all industries, it's affecting and impacting on our everyday life, no matter what you do, no matter how old you are, or where you're from. So on that side, it's very important for us to be that place where people can get a bit more informed about this technology. And on the other hand, it shows the place that Sonar+D has as a knowledge transfer tool. So there's a lot of things that happen in laboratories or in university classrooms or in the conference rooms of big corporations and big companies that maybe take a long time to reach society. Of course, the media and journalism is a big part of knowledge transferring. And for us in Sonar+D, we really do take this as an important mission of the event. How can we help take these concepts and take these ideas from the classrooms, from the labs, from the conference meeting rooms of companies, and make them accessible to the most people that we have? So the AI in music is a big part of that. How can we help you understand what AI is? Maybe if we present a show or if we co-produce a performance, we can help you at least see it, and then through the workshops and the conferences that we program, we can help you understand it better.
Hi, yes, another quick follow-up. Since we've already been talking about how AI has reached a lot of people and how it's massively expanding,
Yeah.
and given that we are at a tech event, obviously the integration of AI and the integration of even ChatGPT or all the other stuff is helping you guys grow up to a huge level.
Yeah.
So keeping that in mind, we want to ask you, what is your future plan for Sonar? Where do you see it reach? Because right now your main event is the one in Barcelona.
Yeah.
Can we see it expanding to other continents, other countries? And can you just tell us a bit more about it?
Yes, certainly. So Sonar has, as I told you, it started in 1994, and since 2002, we've started what we call the Sonar World Edition. So since 2002 until right now, so 22 years later, Sonar has been taking place in more than 70 cities around the world. We started, in different cities in Japan, and then different cities in the US, in Europe, Latin America, and then we had editions in Iceland, in Hong Kong, in Athens. And every time we go around the world, what we want to showcase is the local talent and the local creative tech community and the local innovation that's happening in that place. We bring our brand and our platform that we know is a very potent, also a platform of visibility and a big brand. So we can share it with the artists and the creators and the innovators of those places, and we can give them voice, and help them have visibility. Right now, in the last, let's say, since 2017, we have been organizing a Sonar edition in Istanbul. And since 2022, we have been organizing the Sonar Lisboa edition. So at the moment, we have Barcelona, Lisboa, and Istanbul going on. And we've been talking with different partners from different cities. I cannot tell you about it, but our scope is whenever we see that there's an interest of a city to have this space, and if we get reached by them, because we never go to a place like, oh, we want to have a Sonar here. We get approached by local partners and local community to invite us to have an edition of Sonar in those places. So stay tuned. Let's see what happens.
With a variety of initiatives such as the project area,
Yeah.
how do you prioritize innovation within the event and ensure it stays at the cutting edge of tech and creative industries?
That's a very good question, because in the live event or in the festival and the congress industry, it's very competitive right now. And I say it in a good way. I think after the pandemic, there's been a lot of new events and congresses and festivals. So it's very nice to have more offers, let's say, for the audience and also around the world. It's been growing up. For us in Sonar, the innovation, of course, a big part of it comes from the content, the artists that we invite, the participants that we invite to speak or to do the masterclass. But there's a big part of our innovation that comes from formats and comes from the production and the design, but also how we communicate the festival. So Sonar was one of the first festivals that introduced the alphabetical order lineup. I'm sure you've seen, in a music festival, there's a very standardized design of the lineup where they have a big name, the first tier, and then the second tier with smaller names, and so on and so on. So the organizations or the organizers are maybe guiding the audience to identify who is the headliner of that music festival. In Sonar, we never done that. All the artists are in alphabetical order, and we trust in the intelligence of our attendees. You choose your own headliner. You choose what you want to see. But of course, we are going to guide you, and we are going to help you navigate Sonar, because it's a discovery festival. We mix worldwide headliners, big artists with up-and-coming talent. We showcase what's hot now, but we also showcase maybe what's going to be hot in 5 years or 10 years, And, since we started, we had artists that were playing in Sonar for the first time in their life, like playing a big festival in their life. And fast forward to next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, we've seen them headlining very big international festivals, and that's makes us very, very, very proud because we are an event, that we're a cultural event that we want to be part of the story of different artists. And this also applies to Sónar+D. The innovation, of course, is the core of what we're looking for, but with a perspective from the creativity, like innovation pushed by creativity. It's an event where culture and creativity meets with innovation and technology. So, as you said, the project area is this exhibition space where we select around 80 projects a year, and they come from established companies related to the creative industries, to startups, to universities, to synthesizers and modular and music tech companies. And then we have artists also showcasing there. So it's an exhibition space that we strategically organize it and put it in between the Sónar+D program, the professional program, and the music program. So we know that the people who come only to the music festival and the people who come to Sónar+D, they can all meet in this exhibition area because it's a space that breaks the dynamic for the attendee. When you go to a music festival, you dance, you listen to music, you talk with your friends, When you go to a congress, you also are listening to the conferences and you are attending a workshop. But in this project area, in this exhibition program, we break that dynamic. You can touch, you can play, you can hear, you can taste, and you can talk to the creators firsthand. So we also offer a new experience for the audience, So if you buy a ticket to Sonar, you can have a lot of different experiences inside the same venue. So innovation also comes from that side, Not only about the latest technology, not only about the latest sound system that we also have, of course, because we love good sound, but it also comes about being respectful of the audience who is coming to our festival and spending time and energy to attend, so we can offer them a big variety of experiences as we can in 3 days in Barcelona, in Lisboa, or in Istanbul.
Collaboration is the key at Sónar+D. Can you share an example of a meaningful partnership that emerged from the event and how it influenced both participants and industries involved?
Yes, certainly. We have very good examples of great partnerships and case studies. The first one that comes to my mind right now is Seidor. Seidor is a digital consultancy that's from Catalonia, and so it's very interesting story because two people from their team attended a masterclass in Sónar+D in 2019, and from there on, they were like, "We want to partner with this brand. We want to partner with this event." So fast forward in 2023, they became the main sponsors of Sónar+D, and we do have this very nice relationship where we share values and we share perspectives, and for us that is very important. So Seidor, the partnership we've done with them, it's not only about them presenting content that we work together. They have presented Kate Darling in 2023 as a expert and researchers in robotics and AI from the US. And this year, Sasha Constanza, who's a political activist and sociologist. And so we have presented this content with them, but we also organize during Sónar+D a big meeting point for all their employees and all their clients. So they can come to Sónar+D for a full day and have like a private conference and more like a professional content, and then a more like leisure activity where they have lunch and they then enjoy the rest of the festival. That's a very nice story of, like somebody who came to Sónar+D and got inspired, and then it's the main sponsor and one of the most cherished partners that we have because it's so organic and natural to work with them. And then we have a big story, a long story of great relationships and partnerships. The Meliá hotels through the Me by Meliá brand has been with us since 2019. We've been developing content with them and help them also to gain the brand visibility. There's different reasons why the brands approach Sonar or Sonar+D, because we can help them really do acquire their goals, and in a very organic way. We work with all our partners and with all the brands that support us to create a unique content, and all the proposals that we work are ad hoc, are tailor-made. We get together with different brands and different companies, and we have many meetings where we try to understand what are their goals and how we can help them reach those goals in a very organic way. Because Sonar and Sonar+D are not like a typical event. So for them to reach the maximum visibility or to reach the contacts that they want, we work very well together with them. And we're also aware that there's a lot of companies that have been created because of Sonar. People who got inspiration from Sonar, or people who saw a conference in Sonar+D and they got an idea to create their company, like Datamind Audio, or to people who met during Sonar+D, like Brumix, and it's an immersive technology company. And there's many, many examples of those partnerships, but I think these are the most visible ones that we have.
How does your work with key stakeholders, like the European Commission, influence the direction of Sonar+D and help shape broader discussions on innovation and technology?
So with the European Commission, as I mentioned before, we've been through their STARTS program, START is Science, Technology, and the Art. We have been working with them for a long time, and we have a lot of different stakeholders. The European Commission is one of them. Then, of course, we have the City Council of Barcelona. We have the government of Catalonia, the government of Spain, and then, of course, all the different partners and sponsors, and, of course, the audience that comes to us. So, as I said before, being Sonar+D a platform for knowledge transfer, these public institutions, these stakeholders, do see the value of having a platform, a cultural event like Sonar and Sonar+D to disseminate different showings and different conclusions, because they know that they can find their scope and a perspective of event and an experience of event that's very unique and very peculiar, where you can have this mix of business and connections, networking, and this community feeling, all happening inside one of the biggest music festivals in Europe and one of the pioneering electronic music festivals in the world. Sonar is a very respected brand, and I'm very proud to be part of this project, and I'm very proud to have the chance to share this platform with creators and with thinkers.
How do you handle the challenges of producing such a large-scale event, especially when balancing innovation, creativity, and global collaboration?
An amazing team of human beings. That's how we make it happen, and that's how we face the challenges together. There's a lot of parts involved in doing a live event, a lot of invisible threads and millions of emails and thousands of phone calls and a big group of human beings making this possible. This is what really makes it happen, like a great team, great support system also from the company, a great support system also from the public institutions in Barcelona, in Catalonia, and in Spain. And Also, the key or the secret mix is our audience. We love the people of Sonar. We love how respectful they are and how curious they are, and it's such a diverse group of people. We have the demographics of the people who come to our event, and it's so diverse in age, in location, in gender, like in so many ways, in professional sectors. And it's so nice to walk around the event in Barcelona, in Lisboa, in Istanbul, or when we had these editions in Hong Kong or in Reykjavik or Buenos Aires. And you can always feel that you are in Sonar because we share this respect and curiosity and creativity that really helps it bloom. It is, of course, very challenging. Every year we face big challenges because offering the artists and offering the creators a space to express themselves, and offering companies and our partners also a proposal to be disruptive about their brand presence, for example, or their sponsorship proposal. It is very challenging in terms of production because we need to change everything every year, and there's a lot of last minute changes, of course, but that's what keeps us going. You know, we know that this is part of the brand, and at the end of the day, as I said before, when we open the doors and we see that everything is running smoothly, we are very proud of all the hard work we made. But I insist, we cannot do this alone. We need all our stakeholders, of course, and the amazing team we have to make it happen.
So this is our last question.
Yeah.
How does Sónar+D's international presence, particularly at global events like GITEX Dubai here, create new opportunities for fostering cross-border collaboration and partnerships?
Certainly. We are very happy to be part of GITEX Dubai. It's the first time we are coming to this region of the world. We have great partners and great relations with people from Asia, from the US and Canada, and of course all Latin America. And we have great partners in Africa too, and of course in Europe. But we were so excited when GITEX invited us to be part of the Expand North Star program, where we have presented a selection of projects that were part of Sónar+D 2024. And to be here and to get to meet a lot of people from around the world, especially from this region of the world, really does makes us very excited and very much looking forward the future of building a bridge between Barcelona and Dubai and all the other regions of the Middle East that we can attend to, so we can keep on fostering this cross pollination, as we call it. You know, it's very inspiring to come to GITEX and to Expand North Star and to see how other cultures, how other countries are working and developing different technologies. And you can really see there's a lot of them who have a very disruptive way of presenting it. So for me, it's like music to my ears to get to know them. And having an event like GITEX, it's very important to showcase the talent that it's in this region of the world. And it's been a great experience, and we're very much looking forward to welcome all the people we met here in Dubai to Barcelona the next June 2025, and to keep on developing these relationships and to keep fostering collaboration.